So we're going to get started now. Hello, everybody. Welcome, Gail, our special guest for today. And Gail is my classmate from my home state of Michigan. So Gail, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everyone. It's very nice to meet you. I'm very happy to do this today. Bruce and I go way back. We graduated from Northview High School in 1975, and we should be having our 50-year class reunion next year. So I am a semi-retired registered nurse. I went to Grand Rapids Community College. And then I went to the University of Detroit Mercy for my bachelor's degree in nursing. I worked for about 34 years at Spectrum Health.
Spectrum Health is like our hospital insurance programs here, but it's an actual hospital and it has clinics and things like that connected to. So in my city, I use Notre Dame medical insurance, health insurance. Okay. And it's kind of like that, guys. I don't know if you know Notre Dame. Notre Dame has become very big in Sao Paulo, very big. So continue, Gail.
Okay. So I actually retired a year ago in July after 34 years working there. And I stayed off for about 2 months, and then I decided I didn't really like being retired. So I went out and found another part-time job. So now I work as a resource position at a outpatient med-surg unit. Independent, it's not associated with any hospital. It's a little freestanding surgery center. And I do that 2 days a week, unless they need me more, like this coming week, I'm working 4 days. So in between that, I am married to Randy for 21 years, and we have 5 kids between the two of us, 7 grandkids, 2 dogs and 2 cats.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's Simone. She came.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello, Simone.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Simone. I'm messing with your mute there. You're all set now.
Do you hear me? Sorry, I'm late. Something was wrong with my connection. Sorry.
No, I was asking you to unmute. You were unmuting, and then I muted you by accident. Sorry.
You know, something happens because I was using your account, Bruce, but I got kicked out and I don't have the password anymore. So I was trying to figure out how to come, and I think I'm using my account now. Sorry.
No problem. No problem.
We still don't know who is the unknown soldier. So if it's not you, who is that the unknown soldier?
I'm also struggling to come in. Okay. I'm glad I was not the only one.
Well, we have like I said, I named this guy the unknown soldier because I think he probably got logged on. He had to use the restroom. I don't know. We'll find out eventually.
Oh, we have a spy. We have a spy here.
Oh, yes, that's a good one. We have a spy, especially for Gail.
So, Gail, you said you were working in this clinic now, part-time?
Yes, 2 days a week. It's a resource position, which is really nice because if they need me, I work. If they don't need me, I don't work.
So human resource?
No, it's a med-surg. It's an outpatient surgical center. So we do surgeries. Anything that can be done in a day and you can still go home the same day can be done there. So we do like appendectomies, gallbladder removals, little different joints like knees, shoulders.
Gallbladder removal is like outpatient stuff?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is. Yeah. We do hysterectomies outpatient.
Eesh.
Yeah. It used to be you'd be in the hospital for 5 days.
Yeah.
Now it's outpatient.
I guess it's all about the costs, Bruce. That's for sure.
for sure.
I'm sure that's what it's all about. Yeah.
If you live
the
in Europe,
insurance.
it's a different story. Gail, we've had some different guests from Europe, and it's been amazing. They get treated like kings and queens there.
No. I disagree with that.
Oh, really?
In UK, you need to be dying. You really need to be dying to get to go to the specialist to do a surgery. It's ridiculous.
Oh, but in Belgium and Holland, I think it's different.
Yes, in Belgium and Holland it's different. However, you have to pay a very high insurance monthly pay,
Is
especially
it
in the
private
Netherlands.
insurance, Simone? Private insurance, or is it like?
No, it's not private.
Okay.
However, it's a very high price. Like for us, like Philippe, my husband, he's working in the Netherlands and we live in Belgium. And he has to pay every single month more than 100 euros just to be assured. However, it's been more than 10 years that he didn't use, so he never got sick at work. So we just
But
pay
500
to help
euros is only
help
like
others, actually.
600 reais.
Yes, in Brazil,
And I
if
pay
you
that
can
now
afford
because I'm
it.
older, so I pay that now.
Yes, but in Brazil, if you can afford it, you also have a good care.
Yeah.
But here it's, you know what I mean, and you have a little bit private room, or you get lots of attention. And
Yeah,
here,
you get a room with the ocean view.
like I had an appointment with a how to call it, gynecologist,
Gynecologist.
and it took me 3 months
Yeesh.
to have an appointment. You know what I mean? So that's also the difference. I mean, if you go to the ER, they're gonna take care of you. And if you have a little bit special insurance, you go to a private room or you go with other people. So
Simone,
there are some differences.
Can you not be his dependent so you are treated like a queen?
No, I mean, they say everybody's the same here, right? So, but there are little differences. And it's still, even if you have to pay every month, it's affordable. It's not like people are struggling to pay, you see? But it's,
Gail,
you are obliged to pay.
Yeah, Gail, this is a big difference between our societies. The United States is very different.
Now, is this considered socialized medicine?
Well, we don't call it social medicine because it's
No.
just our society, but it's our medical system.
I think in the USA, if you're really sick, you really struggle because it's very expensive.
Yeah, you pay health insurance, Gail?
Medicare.
Okay, you get Medicare because you're retired now.
Yes, yeah.
And is that
But-
good?
Yeah, it is. But
So this is a retirement health care system, guys, called Medicare.
Medicare, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you explain it a little bit, Gail?
Well, right now I'm not taking Social Security, so I have to pay out of pocket for Medicare. And it's about $170 a month, I
So
think.
multiply that times 5, you get 850 reais per month.
Okay. And then that covers prescriptions,
Oh, wow.
ER visits. And there are different plans that you can sign up for too. So, the one that what I have is pretty reasonable, but I'm pretty healthy too. So I haven't had to use anything really. So I guess the test will be as I get older and start to have surgeries and that type of thing. See,
But
no.
let me know, Gail, if you have to do a surgery, for example, to have a surgery, and this kind of plan, Medicare, does it cover the expense of your surgery?
I think it covers like 80% and then maybe 20% out of pocket.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
But that 20% could be a lot too.
It
Yeah.
depends on what you're having.
I mean,
Yeah,
one surgery can cost you $15,000. or
yes.
more.
Whoa.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's so expensive. That's what I'm saying. The society, the way that they handle the medical expenses for the people in society is very different between here and the United States. The United States, you better have some money or you're gonna suffer. You just got to stay sick and die.
Yeah, but I think that in terms of time to have a kind of any kind of procedure, I think that you don't have a plan. I think that it takes time. You know that 3 months ago I have to do a procedure in my heart. Okay, and so I spent with the doctor 15,000 reais. Okay, it means 5,000 $3,000 plus the expense on the hospital. But my plan cover all the expense. But I pay 2,000 reais per month. Okay, 2,000 reais per month means something like $400 or maybe $300, something like that. Because the dollar today, the dollar rate today is 5.5, something like that in Brazil.
5.5?
Yeah, and it's increasing. Yeah, and it's increasing. I think that's I don't know if I get to support the trip to Europe next semester. But okay, this is
Wow.
another subject.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But anyway, I think that you have I think that our plans seems to be equivalent. Okay, in terms when you consider the reimburse that you have when you have to have some kind of procedure or surgery. I think that's quite similar. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So
Good.
what kind of procedure did you have done?
I have the procedure that I took in my heart was I think that's called ablation. Ablation.
Okay,
You
did
have,
you,
you
yeah,
know,
yep,
yeah,
yeah,
you have to that you have to block the
yes,
veins of your
yeah.
heart. To avoid arrhythmia. Yeah, to avoid
So
arrhythmia.
you had an abnormal heart rhythm. You were in
Yeah,
AFib,
yeah, yeah.
AFib. Yeah,
Yeah,
yep,
sure.
uh-huh.
And I have to. The doctor said me that it would be better to do this procedure to avoid some kind of I don't know, not a heart attack, but
A stroke, a
yeah, a
stroke.
stroke. Yeah,
Yeah,
a stroke.
yeah.
Yeah. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that this is the reason that I took the procedure, my heart. But it was okay. It was in March, the end of March, and I'm totally ready for keep on.
Good. Are you still
Yeah.
on medication for it?
No, not yet, not yet.
No medication? That's good.
Yeah, I just have to go to the doctor to exam to check the signals, to check if there are some problem after the procedure, but I'm okay. Yeah, I
Okay.
see. I'm taking a normal life.
So you don't have to take a blood thinner?
No.
No?
Just after 2 months after the procedure, just 2 months after procedure.
Okay. Good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
It
Yeah.
worked.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Gail, tell us some more things about your life. Well, you
Um,
were just telling me before anybody else came. Explain to them what you do with
okay.
your trailer.
On the weekend?
Yeah.
Okay. My husband and I have a place on the river. Is there any way I can show you pictures?
I'm gonna go ahead and post it right now, Gail. I'll get it up here for in a second.
Okay.
So I'm
'Cause
gonna
I've
put
got-
down,
I-
I'm gonna put down
I'm-
what is the place called again?
It's in Nunica. It's on the
Nunica.
it's on the Grand River.
Okay, Nunica, Michigan.
And it's
And,
called the Grand River Landing.
Okay.
And
Let's
it's
go ahead and pull this up here a second.
okay.
Okay, so here's Nunica area, right
Okay.
in Michigan. So just to give you guys an idea, this is Michigan, and this is a place called Nunica
Mm-hmm.
in Michigan. Okay, so that's what we're going to look at right now. And it's
Mhm.
near the big lake called Lake Michigan.
Mhm.
Okay, so you talking about it's near the Grand River?
It's right on the Grand River.
Okay. Grand Marina?
So, uh, 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 it's not a marina,
Okay.
but we do have our boat right in front of our trailer. So we have a pontoon boat
Okay.
and
I'll
we
show
go
that in
out
just a
every
second,
weekend,
but
Friday
this
night.
right here,
and
tell me how to get to where I need to go to. What's the name of the place?
Grand River Landing.
Grand River Landing. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can pull that up. Unica, Grand River Landing. Landing. Okay, right here. Ah, it's right down here by the 231.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a place where you go and take your trailer.
Our trailer stays there
Oh,
all year.
But what about flooding?
We pull it out in the spring because it does flood.
Okay, so this area, guys, floods. Just like in Rio Grande do Sul, all the flooding, this place floods too. So she has a trailer that's here, and she pulls the trailer out. What is the trailer type?
It's called a destination trailer.
Okay.
It's about 40 feet.
Wow, that's big. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'm trying.
let's see,
Here,
40
here's
foot
I'm
destination
gonna.
trailer.
Can you get your email, Bruce? I'm gonna
I'm
email.
gonna do images here right now. Okay, this is what it looks like here, correct? Something
Mm.
like this.
Just
Can
a
you see it,
second.
Gail?
Um,
I'm sharing
hold
my
on a second.
I'm showing my screen to show the people what it looks like, this trailer that you have.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see which
Something
one.
like this, huh? So it looks like here you have what is it? You have a kitchen, you have a shower,
Yep.
table,
Bathroom,
closet.
2 bed. Yeah, it's kind of like this one right here.
This one here that I'm showing.
This one.
Okay, I can't see what you're showing.
The Cedar Creek Cottage Destination. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Are you showing me something somewhere?
All right, I'm looking at the pictures that you're showing of the different trailers.
Uh-huh.
On the top row, the one
Yeah.
on the right. It looks like that one. Yeah,
Like this
that
one
one.
here? Okay.
Yeah, that.
So that's the
Yeah.
exterior, right?
Yep.
Okay. And what about the interior? Does it look something
Wow,
like
it
this?
looks great.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Something like this, okay. So this is a
Yeah.
trailer you pull behind your truck. Do you have a big truck?
No, we can't pull it because it's too big.
Oh, you have to have somebody else do it.
Yeah, you have to have somebody else pull it in and out.
Okay, so you have a service that pulls it out and takes it where? To your house?
No, takes it down the street. There's a guy that stores trailers that's
Uh-huh.
just down the street from our campground.
Okay. Well, let me see if I go to Grand River Landing, if I can get some pictures of that. So Grand River Landing in Nunica. Grand River Landing, Nunica, Michigan.
Unique.
And I'll do some images here. So this is what it looks like in the park area, right?
Yeah,
Wow, looks nice.
it is very nice. It's right on the river. It's very
And how
pretty.
far is that from your house?
About 35 minutes.
Oh, that's amazing.
So that picture right there, Bruce,
Yeah.
that you've got the arrow on,
Uh-huh.
see the trailers on the right?
Yep.
That one's not ours, but we're like the fourth one down.
Ah, so this is almost yours.
It's almost, yeah. Yeah.
And you have a boat. Oh, this is a pontoon boat, guys. It's called pontoon boat. Not this one here, but this one here. And so you have one of
Pontoon.
those.
How is name? Pontoon.
So where do you, how do you, keep it controlled, the pontoon boat? Do you keep it tied to the dock?
No, it's on a lift.
Oh, it goes to a lift.
Yeah, so we have to have our lift put in and taken out every season.
Wow.
And then we keep the boat on the lift, and every time we bring it in and put it on the lift, then we raise it up so it's out of the water.
Oh, wow.
So the boat stays nice and clean. Yeah, that's a lot like our boat right there.
This has a cover on top just to protect it from the weather
Yep.
until you get ready to use it.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Oh, wow, look at all these boats here. A lot of people have boats there, huh?
Yeah, if you don't have a boat, there's not a lot to do around the campground.
Well, you can have a picnic.
Yeah,
So
but
do you
not
have
all
a
day every.
structure for you guys to use in the place where you have the trailers?
Yeah, there is a common area down farther.
Uh-huh.
And there's
Gail, I have
there's
a
a place-
question.
Yeah,
Do you have like a yearly a permit that you have to pay every single month? Or can you buy the land? Or
we
how does
bought
it
it.
work?
Yeah, we bought it, so we own it. So we just have to pay taxes on the property. And we also have to pay an association fee yearly. That's about $600 for the year. So it's not terrible.
So
And
then
then
you go from here, you go to Lake Michigan, huh?
Yep,
So they
You go all the way-
this is the Grand River. This river goes through our city because our city is called Grand Rapids. And so she goes here down the river and she goes into the Spring Lake area and she goes out to Grand Haven, which is a beautiful place. And then she goes out to the big water on the big lake called Lake Michigan. And Lake
yeah.
Michigan, also you have Chicago and you have Milwaukee.
Yeah.
And Detroit is over here on the other side of the state. So that's pretty cool. You do this on almost every weekend, huh?
we do, yes.
Wow, that's really nice.
I guess there are people who lives there permanently on the trucks.
You can't live there permanently because it is a flood zone. So at the end of the season, you have to pull your trailer off
And your boat.
and the boat and the lift.
Wow.
So it's a
That's
lot of work.
It
is. It's a lot.
But it's better than renting an apartment or renting a hotel somewhere. It's already paid for.
It is. Yeah.
But every weekend you go there almost, huh?
Yeah,
With your family, they come there to visit you guys too?
they do. Yeah.
So you go
Kids
fishing,
come.
water skiing.
You can.
You don't water ski anymore, Gail.
No, Those days are over.
You've got medical insurance. Don't worry about it.
But do you
Break
have
a leg, break an
grandchildren?
arm.
Yes,
Gail, do you have
seven grandchildren. Yes.
Woo!
So they come often to visit, so you can go on
yeah.
the boat with them. Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna be out this weekend. They're coming out Sunday for Father's Day.
Oh yeah, here in Belgium is also Father's Day. No,
Is it?
actually, last Sunday was in Belgium, and this Sunday is in the Netherlands. And my husband is
Strange.
Oh, he gets
and
to
he's
celebrate
Dutch, so we're gonna
2
celebrate
weeks.
now.
2 weeks in a row. Yeah.
No, we cannot give him that much.
Oh.
We just pick one Sunday, and that is just
Come
like the
on.
Dutch people. Otherwise,
Daddy
it's too
needs
much.
more.
It's not fair for me because Mother Day is the same Sunday.
Well, today is
Oh.
I don't know if it's in the United States, but today in Brazil it's called Dia de Namorados,
Yes.
which is Sweethearts Day. It's
Oh.
like our
Yeah.
Valentine's Day in Brazil.
Okay.
Valentine's, yeah.
Oh, I just explained that to my children because it's really different. Like Dia dos Namorados, it's really for the lovers, and Valentine's is just for everyone. Also, children can celebrate and friends. But Brazilians, they made it really special for couples and also commercially because there's lots of commercials about it, and yeah, they just make good money out of it.
Sure.
It's all
Mhm.
about
think
economy,
English
and
Brazil
money
needs
at the
to
end
do
of
the
the
same.
day.
We need to have
Mhm.
this a special in English Brazil where you have a couples package.
Yeah, I'm bringing a couple this Saturday. I'm gonna tell them this especially for this occasion.
What do you guys celebrate, Gail, in the United States, this Sweethearts Day?
No,
It wasn't very popular when we were kids. You know,
no,
school.
no, I don't even know when that is anymore. I think the card company tried to get that going, but I don't think it ever took off.
Uh-huh.
Sweetest Day, they called it. Sweetest Day. Yeah.
Well, they call it Sweethearts Day. It's October 19.
Okay.
I don't know why it's so different, but oh well.
Mhm.
So, any question, guys? It's time for you to talk.
Gail, change. I have a curiosity about the accents of American people, mainly American people, okay? Because you live in a state, Michigan, that I can say that seems to be a clear accent. But compared with other states of U.S., how can you analyze that? Because I think that people from Texas is a little bit hard to understand sometimes, and from people from a state like you, Bruce, and I think that's easier to understand. So, how can you evaluate these different accents in United States?
Well, um, I know that there are different, like in the South, they have a real Southern accent. Out in New York and like New England, they have like a Boston accent.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, uh,
But do you think that one of them are clearer than other?
I think it's all what you're used to, what you're accustomed to.
Yeah, because here, for example, here in Brazil, when you go to Northeast, sometimes it's hard to understand people
Yeah,
speaking
in Brazil.
their, yeah, here in Brazil, their language. And I think that you have to pay attention. It sometimes sounds like we were in another country. Yeah, but
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
Gail, here in
accent.
Brazil, to help you understand, the Northeast was colonized by Holland and Portugal, I think. Okay. And there are a lot of different words that they use and pronunciations compared to where I live here. And this is where Simone's from, Vladimir and Renato. We speak what they call Paulistano. Okay. And then down south, they have the Germans and Italians, and they have a different accent down there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
So it's kind of like our country, the United States, where you have the
Mhm.
southern accent. Y'all come back now here.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. How y'all doing?
yeah.
How y'all doing? Okay. So they speak with a little twang.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
you can say Texas and all the southern states like South Carolina, Georgia, Mississippi, Alabama, they all have a little bit different way to speak.
That's good. That's that's a good invitation.
Well, I was
I
in the
think that
military, so I
for
heard many
me,
people say things different. So, and then up in New York, we talk a little bit different. We speak a little British English there.
I
They
think it
don't.
was a great
They,
question. That's
yeah.
Renato. Yeah, that was a great question because for me, like I had two internships in the United States. I had once, I worked for 6 months at Disney in Orlando, and then another time I was 6 months in Montana,
Mm.
two completely different areas. And
Mhm.
I also traveled, worked on the ship, so I visit many ports, cities, let's say, in the United States, and I watch American TV all the time. I listen to podcasts and everything on daily basis, and I still unable to pick the accents. I cannot say, oh, I'm here, New Yorkers now, or oh, these guys are from Florida, from Texas. I cannot tell the difference. However, as a Brazilian, I can hear when Brazilians speak. Like I hear the accent when they talk, like from Minas Gerais or Rio de Janeiro or South, North. I can hear the differences. But in English, American English, I really can't. And it's really weird.
Hmm.
And I know there's a difference, of course. That's why I thought Renato Crescent was really good, because I think that for him, the same. He can hear difference, but he cannot say where they are from. For us, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But I just gave you three. I mean, my native tongue, like Gail's, is how we speak. But then you have the British accent that I hear more in the Northeast, Boston, New York. I had family from New Jersey, and they spoke British English, man. It's like crazy. They're from my family. How can they speak like that? Then you get people down south, and they speak like the Southern accent. It's really strange. It's like in real
California, where
But
all the
then-
movies are from. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. When I was in California, I remember that I got to understand the accent,
Simone?
but the problem was when people use slangs or some phrasal verbs, I think that was a little bit difficult for me to understand. Okay. And but I think that was easier to understand English in California for me than in New York. Okay. I think that people in New York speak a little bit faster. And so I have some difficulty in the first days to understand people. After some time, I think that I got used. But I think that I had a kind of difficult when I was in New York.
How about for you,
That's my
Gail? Do you have any difficulty speaking with people up in the mountains of Kentucky?
I can't address that.
Okay. Well, I can tell you the people up in the mountains, they don't speak normal. They speak their own language. Up in the
Really?
mountains, Kentucky, Tennessee,
Yeah,
different language. Arkansas,
yeah, yeah.
it's different. It's like Southern English, but with different differences.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I haven't experienced that.
Gail, have you already lived in another state than Michigan during your
No.
life?
No,
No?
I was born and raised right here.
Okay.
Vladimir, your turn.
Yes, I want to know about the food.
Like what type of food we eat, or
Yeah, well, what is Michigan kind of famous for? Yeah, is there like a particular like trademark or like, oh my God, people get crazy about it.
pizza,
Pizza? Okay.
fried
Okay.
chicken, hamburgers, hot dogs,
All right.
picnic foods,
Typical
salad.
American foods.
Oh,
Okay,
Gail, what are you
okay.
going to cook for the people on this weekend with your family? What are you going to cook?
What am I going to cook? I think I'm going to get Subway.
You're going to
Oh,
fight
that's
now. You have to
healthy.
make food. You have to make homemade food, girl.
No.
I
Guys,
agree
this
with
is what we
her.
do. A lot
It's
of times in the
easy
United
and it's
States for
healthy.
picnics.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
But
Thanks,
it's
but no
we
thanks.
buy a fast food. Have a picnic.
Yeah. Do you have Subway there? Yes. It's the best.
What American
Belgium
restaurants
as
do we have
well?
here, guys?
I think
What?
in Belgium we have it as well, Subway, but it's not that popular anymore. I think this Hawaiian Pokeball, they call it. That is very, very popular at the moment. I'm gonna ask my daughter, just in a second. Who ate that Pokeball upside? Who ate it? Also, die from Hawaii gaan eten.
She's speaking Dutch.
Pokeball. There is a Hawaiian. Can you maybe share the screen for them to see?
Yeah,
It's they say that it's from Hawaii and it's very healthy. So when you pay like €10 and you get fresh fruit, fresh salads,
Hey,
fresh
how do I spell
vegetables.
this? How do I spell this?
POK,
P-O-K?
yes. Ball.
Pokemon.
No, hoe zeg je dat? POK. POK. Spreek maar weer. Spreek maar daar. Hoe schrijven daar? Oh, zo?
P-O-K.
Pokeball. Bal met een O. Ah.
You okay? No.
Can you try that one?
B-O-L-L, Bruce.
B-O-O-L-L.
Insert.
Pokeball.
Okay, B-O.
Like that?
Yeah, B-O.
Hawaii.
No, B-O.
Weet je zeker? I think it's with an A. Maar ja, Pokeball, Hawaii.
Ja, hier de eerste.
Like this?
Nee, zeg de.
Hawaii? Yeah, you see?
Pokeball Hawaii. Like this.
Pokeball.
Oh.
Can you see the images? You see like there, Hawaii Pokeball food menu. You see, it's really, yeah, it's healthy and you have lots of variety.
But this is a restaurant, the name of a restaurant.
No, it's yeah, you can consider also like a chain like McDonald's.
Oh.
But
So this is the name of a restaurant.
yeah,
Ah,
and it's like very affordable, 10 euros for this plate, and you can choose what you want to eat, like avocados and then rice.
so do they have like a buffet line and you pick what you want off the buffet line?
Yeah, you don't do it yourself, you have to order.
Or you tell them what you want by looking at
Yeah,
it?
yeah. And you
Ah,
have a menu, so it's very popular at the moment. So Subway is not working anymore. It's a little bit like Subway, you see, like Subway with the bread, and then you choose what you want to eat from the buffet. It's pretty much the same, but this one is more popular now because of the fact that it's healthier, no
It's
bread,
healthier. Oh, it's
Yeah, it's
healthier
no-
and good price.
and it has a good affordable price. Yes, it's like 10 euros. McDonald's is like 8 or 9, so it's pretty much the same. Subway, you would pay like 8 euros for the
it
big
looks
one,
very healthy.
and it
Oh,
looks
the pictures is looking amazing, huh?
yeah, you see. Oh, I'm surprised we still don't have that in Brazil.
No, not yet. This is like salmon, it looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's salmon, yeah.
That
ananas,
looks like lima beans.
pineapples. You have
Looks like lima
also
beans. I don't like that too
salmon.
much. That's kind of,
Green, seems to be green
These
beans.
green beans, they're also very famous.
Oh my God, I'm so
avocado,
hungry now.
Healthy.
That's the thing. You start looking at food, it's like, man, I'm starting to get hungry again. So this is something, I don't think they have it in the United States yet. Do they, Gail?
Okay. Never
No.
seen it. Oh,
Did
okay.
you, Simone, did you say there's no bread?
No, they
No
don't
bread?
offer bread because bread at the moment in Europe, it's in very bad shape. They're trying most of people, they don't eat white bread anymore. They try to eat like with grains or dark
Can't
bread.
stop me. I'm
They
going to
see-
eat my bread. I need to eat my bread. I like it.
How interesting. You know, it's the first time in my life that it's been since April, I don't eat bread.
You
It's
feel
first
better,
time.
don't you?
I'm
Feel better.
I'm lighter, much
Yeah.
lighter now.
Bread is really bad. I
That's
mean,
true.
of course
I
you
guess
can
I
eat
need to agree
bread,
with you
but
guys on
every
that one.
day, not good. I don't eat
Yeah.
bread mostly,
Mhm.
like once a
Uh,
week or
Gail,
something.
sorry. Gail, in the United States, I think that's a common subject is about fattening food. Okay, in your job, do you find people that has some consequence, some of this kind of meal, this kind of food, food full of fattening? And do you think that this is a problem in the place that you work for?
Are you talking about the patients?
Yeah,
Yeah.
patients and the population in general.
Yeah, well, obesity is a big problem in the United States. Yeah, I don't know what the statistics are, but mostly everyone is overweight in the United States.
Um,
And it's
What-
probably because of the diet. because the hamburgers and the hot dogs and the fried chicken and pizza and bread.
And bread.
Mhm. And
Where
bread.
where you live is exactly where the problem is with all this
Mhm.
fast food,
Mhm, mhm,
concentrated fat, and then yeah, it's very difficult to lose that weight.
mhm.
I have a question actually, it's a little bit in the dark side, let's say. However, I really want to ask you if you have any idea, or I think in your states is also a problem at the moment with the opioids situation. I think in the area of Michigan, Philadelphia, Detroit, all this area on the north, let's say north of the United States, on the East Coast, they're having lots of difficulties with the addiction,
Fentanyl?
opioids. Can you
Yeah,
tell us more about it?
Yeah. Well, they say it's because of the borders open and it's coming through the border. And then it just goes, they go everywhere and they target vulnerable people. And there are a lot of deaths with fentanyl overdoses. It's a big problem.
Would
And
you
that's-
say that in that part of the country, like Detroit, Philadelphia, Michigan,
Mhm.
they're like a little bit poor areas as well, lots of poor areas, and they have not that much like opportunities, like job-wise. So that's also the reason why they're suffering now with this epidemic, let's say.
I don't know if that's related to their economy. I don't know if it's related to that.
Because if you say it's on the border, we would expect that South would have more problems, but it
Mhm.
seems like especially in that area where you live, the
Mhm.
problem is like Detroit, as I said, Detroit,
Good
Philadelphia,
observation,
Michigan.
Simone. I don't really know where it is. I think it's nationwide that the opioid problem exists, but
Mhm.
you've been reading and understanding that it's like from Michigan in the northern states. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think it's actually nationwide, and a lot of it comes through the idea that the doctors prescribed opioids for the patients because of the effectiveness of killing pain, stopping the pain, and people don't like pain. So the doctor gives them the medication, and then they say, "I want more. I want more." It's good
They
candy. I
get
like that
addicted to
candy.
it, right? So it's not, I'm assuming it's not that expensive, so everybody can get a rich, maybe, I don't know.
Well, the methamphetamine is inexpensive, but I think that may be different from the opioids. I think I
Oh.
don't know because opioids, I think, are medicines that are prescribed by doctors, and then people
They are
use them.
prescribed, yeah. But that has changed tremendously in the past 10 years.
Yes,
It
that's
used,
why I'm asking.
it used to be like if you had, say, a knee surgery, like a knee replacement, which is very painful, and they would give you enough pills like for 20 to 25 pills. Now they give you maybe 5.
Okay.
You
They
go
are
home and
trying
you have
to
5.
get a hold on the addition. It's still,
Yeah.
I think it's difficult.
Yeah, so you get to take pain pills for 2 days, and then after that you take Tylenol and Motrin.
Mm-hmm.
So they have really changed how they look at prescribing narcotics.
Yeah. Okay.
I know I have
Okay.
two brothers that
Moving.
been using them.
Come again?
What?
I have 2 brothers that use opioids for
Oh, really?
for prescription. But then one of my brothers was asking my other brother, "Hey, can I have some of your drugs?" So it's like, dude, you can't do that. You're not supposed to do that. Well, the doctor said I could have them in the past. Why can't I have them now? So it's crazy.
Moving to a lighter side, I mean, I don't know if it's that light, but it's where you live in Michigan. Are people like Americans, are they also crazy about celebrities? Because I remember living in the US, all TV channels were about celebrities, and everybody was they were talking and gossiping about them. Is it something like also that you live with in your city in Michigan, or is it more in California or in this other part of the country?
I can only speak for myself. I don't really pay that much attention to them.
Good for you.
Yeah. I think it's the community you're in and your friends, what your friends have a tendency to be interested in. As far as my husband and I and our kids, we're real involved in our church. So that's where we put all of our time and attention.
So you don't think it has anything to do with age? Let's say the teenagers, young adults, they're crazy about celebrities. They want to be popular as well. Maybe they want to pursue a career or something. And when you get older, you switch a little bit.
I think so. But the young girls around here are crazy about Taylor Swift.
Unbelievable. Here as well. Some people in Belgium,
Are they?
she is
Yeah.
really huge. Yeah.
Yeah, Simone's
Yeah.
daughter wants to be an actress.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking.
that's why you're asking. Okay.
Is there any famous people from Michigan?
Eminem,
He's from
Madonna.
Detroit. He's from
Yeah.
Detroit, right?
Madonna.
Aretha Franklin. All of Motown started in Detroit,
Right.
the black music.
But how far is Detroit from Michigan then?
No, it's in Michigan. It's a city in Michigan.
Detroit is about 2.5 hours away, but it's on the east side. And we're on the west
so
side.
Michigan is the state. I thought it was Michigan, the city as well. No?
No, Michigan's the state.
Oh, I thought it was a city as well. And the lake.
So here's Michigan.
Right.
Here's Detroit, and here's our city, Grand Rapids.
Okay.
So it's actually
Grand
Detroit.
Rapids.
Yeah, Detroit has a border with Canada, Windsor, Canada. There's a city.
Yeah, I
called
remember
Windsor.
that.
Oh, how interesting. Oh, that's
When I
bordering Canada.
was living in Toronto, I went to the border to Windsor, and I couldn't go to Detroit because I didn't have a visum at that moment.
Oh,
Something
yeah.
that, yeah, they're really strict.
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting.
Have you ever heard of Ted Nugent?
No?
He's a singer, a rock singer. He's about in
No.
his 70s now. Yeah.
Oh, he's from your time. Maybe that's why. Sorry.
Yeah, he's from Michigan.
Okay.
You know him, don't you, Bruce?
Who?
Ted Nugent?
Yeah, and Bob Seger.
Yeah.
But there are two
Renato
parts of
should know
Michigan.
them as well.
Michigan has this part here, and this is also Michigan up here. And then all of Canada is up here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
And how far is your city from Chicago? But because I visit Chicago as well. I stay there for 2 weeks, but I don't remember how far it is from Detroit.
From Detroit? I don't know about Detroit, but from Grand Rapids, it takes about 3 hours to get to Chicago.
Oh,
Because
it's not far.
you have to go down and around the Lake Michigan.
Yeah.
There's no bridge or no way they can take a ferry. No.
No.
No, the
No.
Lake Michigan is, you cannot see the other side.
Yeah.
It's like an ocean, not an ocean, but like a sea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Like the
It's that big
Mediterranean
then.
Sea, it's like that. It's very big.
They do have like the Lake Express, which goes from Muskegon over to Milwaukee,
Yeah.
and you can get a ticket to get on there, and you can take your car with you.
Yeah, it's
And
a ferry.
A
Yeah,
ferry. Yeah, okay. That's why I asked if there was a ferry to cross from one side to the other.
Yep. But not to Chicago. I don't think. Just to Milwaukee, which is up farther north.
Yeah, I've seen it in the map. Mhm.
Mhm.
So you never lived anywhere else in the United States? You stayed your whole life same place. However,
Yeah.
have you traveled abroad at all?
Yes, I've been out of the country. I've been to England and France and Germany.
Mexico.
Mexico, Canada, yeah. And then we've taken a lot of cruises in the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
We've been
They
down
took
to
a Disney
Colombia.
cruise.
With the cruise, you went to Colombia, Venezuela, Cuba.
Not Venezuela, Panama. We went through the Panama Canal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I've done that.
Yeah, that was a really neat trip. Yeah.
I used to work in two ships. One it's called Splendor of the Seas, and another one was Navigator of the Seas. Have you taken one of those?
What cruise line?
Royal Caribbean.
We've only done one Royal Caribbean cruise, and I can't remember what the name of the ship was. I'm sorry. I don't think it was either of those.
Yeah, probably something of the seas, because all their names is something of
Yeah.
the seas.
And what did you do there?
I was waiter.
Oh, nice.
That's
Very
how Vladimir and I, we know each other, Gail. We used to be colleagues on
Oh.
the ship.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's neat. Wow.
I think it's 20 plus years ago, right?
Wow. Long
A
time
couple
ago.
weeks ago. Couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vladimir didn't age at all. He looks the same.
Well, unfortunately, I put so much weight.
We try to be positive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you guys also know each other for a long time. I hope, anyhow, I hope this unknown soldier, he's going to reveal himself.
I don't think they
Yes.
are. I
That
don't know what,
would be-
I don't know why
that would
somebody
be
just sitting there like
amazing.
a bump
He
on
or
the log.
she slept. Is sleeping now by now.
Come on,
Probably.
reveal yourself,
Yeah.
soldier.
So
No
guys,
reaction.
I think it's Vanderlei. I think it's
I think it
Vanderlei.
is too. I think it is too. He's having problems with the internet. Yesterday I had to do his class.
Oh, yeah, because he moved. He moved to another place. Okay.
Yeah, he's in Jabaquara now.
So guys, it's time for us to say goodbye. Gail, we just thank you so much for sharing with us today and bringing
Oh,
us some
yeah.
interesting things about medical insurance and things like that. But it's interesting to talk because it's different from country to country.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The United
indeed.
States, to me, is not easy. It's a rough place to live when you want to get medical treatment, unless you have the money to pay for the
Mhm.
insurance to be taken
Mhm.
care of. In Brazil, it's all free. It's all free. Of course, the service is better when you pay and you have a paid service, a paid insurance program. It's better treatment. But if you don't have money, it's all free. Of course, you might have to wait, like people were saying, like 3 months. I think Vladimir, you were saying for 3 months. No, Simone, you were saying 3 months
Simone,
to see a
yeah.
gynecologist.
Mhm.
So in the public service, you have to wait. In the regular service, it's pretty quick.
Yeah. When you pay for it, right?
Yeah, in the United States, if you don't have money to pay for insurance, you're in bad shape. You're in bad shape. There is nothing free. They cannot stop you from going to the emergency room, but then the emergency room sends you a bill. It's like it's enough to pay for a house. It's like, come on.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you guys for coming today. This recording will be available sometime later today. So thank you, Gail. Thank you.
You're
Thank you so
welcome.
much.
I hope you
Thank
come back
Very nice.
again.
You
Thank
bet.
you.
It was
Bye-bye.
very nice to meet you all. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
All
Bye-bye.
right.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye.